Hi, Diane and Annette and Brenda and Irene and Mary R. and Betty Gozzle. Good to see everybody. Did I get everybody? I think I got everybody. Good to see you guys. I do tired. I'm punchy. You do tired. I kind of do tired too. Used to be called Di. Yeah, Di's nice. That's a nice nickname. Oh, how's everybody doing? Margie's been working me so hard.
She's telling a fib.
Here, let me turn this around so they can hear you say, I'm telling a fib.
She is.
Can you guys hear us okay? My eyes. Been in the dusty garage, and Margie and I may both be sniffling and snorting, but we're here. You're exhausted. Well, that's no fun. Can you guys hear me all right? Yes, okay, cool. Today is Bunny Day in the Winter Meadow, part of the Contemporary Christmas. Here's what we're making. Here, let's go ahead and put me in. Hands, please.
Ready?
Yep. Here's our pretty little bunny cards. So we got this bunny. I love this one. This is a really big topper, so it's a really big card, but I love it. Oh, you're working long tonight. Good. And we're going to make this one, which is also a good size card. And
say hi to
we're going to
Betty.
make this one. I said hi to Betty Gozzle.
Okay.
Yep. And we're going to make this one. So 4 little cards tonight. They'll actually be pretty quick. We're not doing a lot of special techniques on these. We are going to use a few bows. So how about we look at our kits, and let's get started by tying our bows and getting some glue on those. Boy, my eye is itchy. I should have washed my hands as soon as I came in, and I didn't. That's probably why.
Do you want to wipe?
Yes, please. That would be good.
Not a big wipe.
You give me that, then I'm going to rub my eyes with it.
Well, the good news is that if you do this with your hands, it dries and evaporates, so it won't.
Okay, there we go. Hi, Thelma. Woo. All righty. Alcohol wipes off of my hands. There we go. Whew. All right. Let's see what's in our kit tonight. We got our ribbons that we're going to work with right away. Can you bring that camera up just a tad, please?
Yeah.
Just a little bit higher. We've got this absolutely gorgeous copper.
Do you want it higher or do you want it out?
I think that's fine right
Okay.
there. We've got this gold Miri. We've got envelopes for all of our assorted cards. Leave those 4. Okay, we've got, what size is that? This time I'm going to measure. We've got a 7x7, European A6, a 5x5, and a 6x6. So we have a interesting assortment of square cards tonight. Hi, Roberta. All right, and we have our beautiful, this is not an expensive kit, guys, because there's just not a lot of extras in it, but you do get all these odd-sized cards without having to buy a whole pack of them, so that's kind of nice. Here's our topper sheet. with our beautiful bunnies. Here is, I love this one. Isn't that beautiful? Let's come in just a little bit closer and higher. I think I could, there we go. I like that. Now a little bit higher. There, perfect.
Say hi to Roberta if you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Okay. And Laura?
And Laura, I missed. Where's Laura? Laura, hi, Laura.
She just popped up.
Welcome, Laura. I think I said hi to Diane, but let me say hi to Diane just in case I didn't. There we go. So that's what we're going to do. You have a pack of foam squares, some Miri, your card blanks, and your ribbon. Simple as that, guys. Let's get some bows tied first. It looks like we just need some real simple bows tonight. So I'm going to grab my little blueberry. No, I wouldn't have. I threw that one on the floor. Now I'm moving to my pink comb because I threw that one on the floor.
Let's say hi to Danielle.
Hi, Danielle. Oh, let's see. We're just tying. This big card has just a single in gold. So to tie our single, we're going to come to number 5 on our comb, or the last little tine on your blueberry. Go down through the center, come up and through between the 2 number 1s, tie a half knot. Duck, Margie.
Yeah, I know. And I was just about to say, yeah, and that you missed out possibly on the earlier conversation that I was working Debbie so hard earlier. And so now she's just throwing things at me, apparently. And just so you know, I wasn't working her hard. She was working me hard.
A likely story. A likely story indeed.
Hey, we busted a move on that garage this week.
Here, my mechanical friend, will you tighten up my scissors, please? There's a screwdriver over there. I'll just use something else in the meantime. I have all these fancy scissors, but I like my cheap ones. And I love the fact that they actually have a tightening screw, which a lot of cheap scissors don't have. So you can tighten them or loosen them to whatever. I like mine fairly firm, though. Okay, Margie. I like my scissors to have a firm grasp.
Oh, that might be a little too firm.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you. All right. That's much better. I feel so much better with my regular scissors. All right. Here we go. We got our little single tied there. Looks like we want a couple of 4 or 5 4s or thereabouts. So let's do 2 4 or 5 4s out of this pretty brown ribbon. This brown ribbon was just perfect for this card kit. We had it in the ultimate kit for you. Those of you who got the ultimate kit, I don't know how many of you are out there. I hope you're finding that the materials, what did you think of the materials included? I think next time I'll put more ribbon and maybe a little less paper because we didn't use all the paper, but you can't get it to save your life. Okay, I'll do the next one slower so you can see, okay, Laura? Because I kind of got carried away and just whipped in and tied this one. But let me do it again, very step by step for you. This next one, okay?
So I'm telling stories. My mom said she said I can't tie a bow to save my life, and I said, well. So Debbie's got her bow making. She said, do you know how many times I have watched that? And I'm missing a step somewhere. I just can't get it. So, Laura, you're in the same boat, same quote, almost exactly. And she just told me, like, I think yesterday.
Well, we'll do some more with your mom.
That's what I said.
We'll keep doing it till she feels comfortable with it, because that's what you do. Okay, here we go. Ready, Laura? Got your bow maker out? All right. It doesn't matter which comb you have. The steps are exactly the same. So don't let the fact that this is a pink comb bother you. It's exactly the same. It's just a different color. And they're all a little different, but you use them the same. Okay. Put your ribbon through the little hole down there at the bottom. Hold it with your finger on the bottom. That's what I like to do. Come across your bow maker to what is my right, okay? This is where it would help to be over my shoulder so you could see it from the same view. But I'm going to the right and I'm counting over. I'm either looking at the numbers at the top or counting over to number 5. And I'm going to wrap my yarn, my ribbon, right around that number 5 peg and put it back on the top of my comb. Next, I'm going to come across and I'm going to count to my 5th peg on the left-hand side of my comb. And I'm going to catch just that one time. I'm going to come back. You know what? I started wrong. I was taking it to number 5. I want to go to number 4 because we're doing a 4-5-4. I'm sorry. Catch the number 4 on the right-hand side. Come across the top and catch the number 4 on the left-hand side. So you're just coming right across the face of your bow maker. See that? Now I want you to come back to the right, and I want you to get number 5. Wrap it right around that one tine. Come across the top, go to number 5, and go just around that one tine. Come back to the right again and pick up number 4. Come to the left. Whatever we do on one side, we have to do on the other. Come to number 4 on the left. Okay, instead of coming back to the right, this time we're coming down and we're going to push our ribbon right through that hole. Once we have it through the hole, we're going to use that piece of ribbon that's on the bottom there, and we're going to kind of use that to scooch our ribbon all up on our comb so it's easier to handle. And you're going to come to, you have 2 number 1 pegs and they count out from there. Go right between the 2 number 1 pegs, which also happens to be the opening that comes up from the hole. You're going to go right between the 2 number 1s, pull this all down, loose this ribbon that was down in the little slit there, and tie a half knot. Just a half knot, loop over loop like you were starting to tie your shoes, and stop. You'll be able to see that we did everything correctly from the front of your comb before you ever slide it off. See what your pattern should look like? Now, slide it up. And you will end up with a beautiful, let me see if I can get it, there you go. A beautiful little 4-5-4 bow. Okay, let's do it. I think I have, well, maybe I don't. I have enough ribbon left to just tie one more simple one. Let's just tie one more simple one just to kind of practice the process. Okay, there's my beautiful little bow. It's gorgeous, and it's just that simple.
What? Or it says that, yeah, that's what it never looks like.
Okay, I'm going to take this little piece I got left here.
She says that she's going to keep trying.
Let's try a simple bow again. I'm going to tie, don't have an awful lot of thread here, so I'm going to tie, let's see if we have enough to do a 4. A 4, I'm counting over to number 4. I'm going to come across 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to come to number 4. I'm going to go down through the hole. It's just going to be a single. I'm going to take the end of my ribbon and I'm going to come back up between the 2 number 1s. I'm going to loose the ribbon I have in that little slit. I'm going to go end over end, just like I was starting to tie my shoes, just a little half knot. I'll pull it off, and I have a beautiful little bow. Okay, you always end up getting more ribbon in your kit than you need because I just can't seem to convince myself I want to cut it to the right length. I'm always worried I won't give you enough, so I give you way too much. It doesn't really matter what card we start on today. Let's lay out our cards so you can see where they're going now, because you said that's helpful, so let's do that. Oh, I do need to put my best glue ever on too. Let's do that before I get too carried away here.
Do you not have one?
It may be out of my holder and on my table here. Where I have. Here it is. I got it. I got it. There's my other scissors too. I couldn't find. I have a bunch of stuff off camera just right in my. Okay, here's my best glue ever.
Say hi,
Now,
Glenn.
especially with organza. Hi. No worries, Glenn. We actually just tied our bows and we're just about ready to start constructing cards. Especially with organza, do not get too heavy-handed with the best glue ever because it'll seep right through. And then you will have problems. Show going down through the hole. I was not crossing over the tail. I was holding on. Oh, okay.
I can see why.
All right. So we're going to put just the lightest amount of best glue ever on. Little stripes are better than dots. We're just going to put a little bit on. We do not want this seeping through, so we're going to put just really light little lines. Go real light-handed. And I'm going to set that aside to dry. Let's get my other 545 out here. With all ribbons, you don't want to be soaking through it, but organza, for obvious reasons, you really want to keep it light because it's sheer ribbon, of course, and we don't want it showing through. We don't want it seeping through a ribbon. We just want it to be really light. And I'm just putting little tiny lines, of glue. It doesn't take much to hold it really well because remember, everything we're putting on here dries into a glue dot. Put a little on my gold. Just putting a little line in each one, and one on the tail and one on the loop. Let's set that aside to dry. And this one I'll put my Emma box. Emma has the richest box, guys.
Oh, and she thinks that they are all treasures. Every single bit and piece.
Okay, let's lay these cards out and see how they're going to fit on our cardstock. Move this out of the way. Okay, this card is coming from right here. You will notice we trim this off just a little bit, so we'll try to remember to do that. We're going to take this card from this long border over here. We're going to take this card from, let's get this out from behind there.
Go that way. There you go.
I always have to go the opposite of the way I think I go.
Let me pull back
Here.
just a little
Here,
bit.
I can do it. Let me just move it up. Well, that's not going to work either. Yeah, I guess you're going to have to pull back just a little.
There you go.
There.
That help?
Yes.
Okay.
And then this one is coming from right here. Okay? So that's how it all lays out. Doesn't really matter where we start. All these cards today are really easy. Let's start with these just because they're right here in front of me. Oh. All right. Let's start with this corner card. We're not covering it with mirror. We're just going straight to the cardstock. We are going to use this little piece of border sticker here, which is quite beautiful. There's two nice borders on here. I always like it when they do that. I do like the borders a lot. I like the option of using them. The borders we have to clip at the ends. They're not fully die cut all the way around. There was too much problem with them falling out, so they stopped die cutting them at the ends, and they just let us clip the ends loose. So there's 2 borders there. Pop those apart, and I want this one for my card. And I also want the tag that's dark brown at the top that says Season's Greetings is right by the borders.
Diane would like to know what size card this is that you're going to be.
This is going to be the 5x5 card, Diane. You have a 5x5, a 6x6, and a 7x7. So it's the smallest of the 3 square cards. We're going to take our cardstock. We are going to, didn't we trim that just a little bit? Yeah, yes, I did. Okay, I'm going to trim off a 5-inch piece off the end. Actually, yeah, 5-inch piece off the end of my cardstock. I'm not using the top part, so I can afford to do that. Now I want to trim. I wanted more of the bunny, and then I wanted the Queen Anne's lace and stuff there to show. So I actually am going to trim just a tiny strip off of the brown and give it just a little less brown there, so I have a little bit more breathing room above my bunny. And I'm going to trim it about like that. So I cut off about a quarter, maybe a third of an inch of the brown. And now I'm going to put this right down to my card. Pay attention to where your fold line is, Deborah. Hi, Susan.
It's a little wet out there, isn't it?
It's wetter where we are. It's not bad here at all.
Good.
You want?
Say hi to Susan. She just got here.
Hi, everyone.
Your
Hi.
seat's all ready for you over there. Your kit's on the table in that bag.
I've got my Christmas card.
You got your Christmas cards mailed?
No, not mailed. Addressed.
Susan,
Oh, you
be
got them
careful-
addressed?
Be careful
Excellent.
with those cords that are across the floor. It's a bigger bunch than usual.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. And then your kit is inside that brown bag.
All righty. We're going to take their paper tape, adhesive strips here. I have 3 rows of tape on my card.
People are saying hi.
Okay. Hi.
I'm going to put my 5-inch piece of cardstock down to my 5-inch card.
Thank you.
And I'm going to trim off any extra.
Oh, I forgot it. No, sorry.
And just a tiny bit extra in wet. This card was just ever so slightly less than 5 inches. And then they look pretty already. But it'll look even better when we embellish them a little bit more. Either use some foam squares. I happen to have a roll of shaker tape open right here. I'm going to use a piece of shaker tape because I like the height it gives me. And I don't have to peel all the little tabs. Because I'm being lazy. Brittany says over there in her corner. You're being lazy. Huh?
You do not make as big of a mess.
That is true. I'm going to put a little piece of shaker tape on the bottom of this border. And I'm going to peel that tape. I'm going to put this right over this little line. See, we have this white line underneath here. I thought that could use a little extra pizzazz, so I covered that with my border. And that way I have 2 pretty gold strips and that little dashed line between. Flip that off.
Mary R says to pet Teddy for her that she's missing having a teddy cam.
Well, maybe we'll get a teddy cam here. He is a bushy little guy right now. He's actually adorable when he gets all bushy, but he can't see real well, so he's going to have a trip to the groomers here right shortly. All right. Now, I put this little piece of, I'm going to cover this corner just with a little, I'm going to create a little triangle in that corner. I'm going to say that we will attach this. Let's make a little. We're going to attach this about maybe a little over an inch, inch and a quarter in from the corner on each side.
Mary R wants to know if Teddy is getting the Santa suit.
Is he what?
Getting the Santa suit.
He has a Santa suit. You might see him in it one day soon. We don't have anything for Thanksgiving. I should have gotten him a little turkey suit.
Sorry.
Because sometimes he's a little turkey, especially when he pees in my shop.
My cat peed in the bathroom.
Oh.
She's got the litter boxes in the bathroom. But no, she peed against the bath, which is 2 foot away.
Was it dirty?
No, I do it every other day. And I've got that pretty litter. It doesn't make dust. It's really good.
She just was telling you she wanted your attention, I think.
Oh, she got it.
Okay, so here's what we're doing. We're adding that little corner piece there just for texture and interest. Now let's put a little bit of shaker tape or foam tape. You got foam squares in your kit. I have this tape sitting here, so I might as well just keep using it.
Olaf has a little shirt that I put on him at Christmas time, and connected to the shirt is a little Santa Claus, and it looks like Santa Claus is riding with the harness around the collar. It's hilarious. I will have
It looks like Santa's riding the back of little
like,
Olaf.
Yep. It's fun. And then the other 2 little ones have PJs. They have Christmas PJs. But he thought that he might look cute in a pilgrim hat.
There we go. There's our card, guys. How easy was that? We've only done 1 card. This will be a real easy catch up later.
Big one?
We did the littlest one. It's off the corner of our cardstock. So there we go. 1 down. Oh, you stepped on Biscuit today? Oh, poor Biscuit. I know you didn't feel bad enough already. Here I am sympathizing with the cat. Oh. All right. Next up, we're going to do the 6x6 card, which is the in-between size of the square cards you have in your kit today. These are just really easy cards today, guys, but I just think they're charming. So I don't care if they're easy when they're really cute. Okay, this one we used intact. So we're not putting any mirror board down. We're just going to cover our card. We're going to put our 6x6 card on the back of, or on our, we're going to face our card with our 6x6 cardstock. So put down 3 rows of tape. Do cats growl? They yell. They screech, usually, if you hurt them in some way, step on their tail or their paw or in any way annoy them. They screech at you. Is that true, Brittany?
Yes.
Brittany's our resident cat expert.
I get yelled at a lot.
Huh?
I get yelled at a lot.
You get yelled at a lot because you have to give cats their diabetic shots and stuff, right?
Yeah, those don't. They don't really seem to mind.
They don't seem to mind the diabetic cats too much. But
They don't like their glucose readings. But
oh,
they don't mind the shots.
they don't understand. You know, cats don't understand why you're picking on them when they're diabetic. Okay, got that glued onto my card. I'm just going to flip this over.
I'm just going to say that is the prettiest cardstock with the foiling that they've done on that page.
I love this cardstock. I really love it. Yes. And you're going to the left-hand side to cover. Yeah, that one. Yes. And then the other one's the card we already did, so you'll just set that aside till we're done, and then you can whip that one together.
Thank you. Sorry, everybody. Catching up here.
Okay. There we go. That's a beautiful card by itself, isn't it? Put a greeting over the top of that and call that good. But we're not going to do that because we have an ever so cute little bunny to go on here. So let's go to our punch out sheet. Find Mr. Bunny. He is, we're actually using, that's it. Oh, I guess they're the same size. I didn't realize that they were the same size. We're using the same size topper. There's two great big toppers on this page. And we're using the first of these big toppers on this 6x6 card. As we often do, we're going to break this into 3 pieces. Take the center image out. We'll carefully take apart these 2 frame pieces. I love the bunnies on this set. They just make me happy. What's card making all about anyway? You want to be happy.
I love that you can use them not just for Christmas. They are so open-ended.
Oh, these would be great fall cards too, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
They'd be beautiful fall cards. You could use them anytime, you're right. But
and if you think about January when it's the coldest and February when it's the coldest, it would be a nice little fitting piece.
You guys can use your foam squares. I just got this little tape roll sitting here. I'm whipping around my card with it.
Oh, you don't want to watch, Mom, the bow making part? I told.
Is your mom here? Oh, hi.
She said that she missed the bow making, so she'll have to rewatch.
Okay, that's cool because we slowed down and really took it step by step, Linda. And when we can get past this COVID stuff and you can visit again, we'll spend as much time as you need for you to feel comfortable getting your bows done. We'll get her done. What's happening with Roberta?
She's had kidney stones.
Oh, I have those sometimes too, Roberta. I hate that. You passed yours. I usually have to go have mine blown up because they get too big. That's a nasty, nasty process. Oof, it is torture. And you have a nice new floor. Yes, you do.
It's starting. They're not going to be done. Roberta asked how things are going, so they're not going to be done until Monday, apparently now. So that's okay.
Okay,
That
I've
is
got
quite
my
all right.
frame. And I'm putting the bumpy sides up and down. You can do this whichever way you like, of course. I give you permission because you're going to do what you want anyway. I'm like the worst student in a class, guys. I just am. I go to other people's classes and I go, "You're doing it wrong." I say, "No, I'm not. Go on. I'm good." Because I do whatever the heck I want, even when I'm in a class. Because it's just what I do. I used to go to hot off the press classes. She had something called Girlfriend's Getaway. And then before that, she used to have retailer training that she did. And we'd go in and play with all the new products. It was great fun. But she'd be doing a project and I'd see a variation and away I'd go. Because I'm just a nonconformist when it comes to following the pack. So I forgive you in advance when you just need to do your own thing. I think if you feel that need, go for it. Just do it.
I think I've got the wrong one. It's too big.
You just probably used did you use your 5x5 or your 6x6? You're supposed to use the middle size one.
Oh, bums.
I'll get her another 5x5 card.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
I can.
See.
Mary R says, "Do we need special?"
You could switch it. Do that one on the big one. Oh, wait. How?
No.
Yeah, I'll help you figure it out afterwards. We can
Okay.
figure it out afterwards. Just set that aside. We'll figure it out after class, and then
Okay.
we'll just start with the next one. We'll
Yeah.
be fine. We'll make it work. It'll
Okay.
be fun.
Mary R wants to know if there are special stamps to mail our crafty friends in Norway and France.
They said last week, and I'm relying on what you guys said because I did not check on it, but I'm planning to do the follow the group advice, which was you can use 3 forever stamps as long as the card design is simple and not with a lot of embellishments or anything on it, and it's simple and lightweight. You can use 3 forever stamps and it will get to Norway or to France. Okay. I hope that helps. I just followed the group advice, and I'm assuming that is true. Okay. My watch is ringing. I got rid of my phone, but my watch is ringing. Okay. All right. So we have our bunny on. We've taken our outside ring. We put it up on foam squares. We glued our inside ring down flush. And we put our image from the center up on foam squares. There we go. All right. Now, we're wanting to use this little saying in the corner of our card, sending lots of love at Christmas. It was right below that top where we punched out. We'll put a few foam squares on that. And we'll pop it in the corner of our card. Then we'll see if our organza is done. It's looking pretty good up there. I don't see any white on our organza. So we should be okay. What's that?
We just have a sideline question, and I'm taking a peek to see if I can answer it. It's about an order.
Oh, okay. No Rocky ringtone, not on my watch.
Organza. Which is the organza? Brown
The
one?
brown. Yep.
4, 5.
Yep. You want to tie 4, 5, 4 twice out of that. Okay, we have that. And now we're going to get one of our organza ribbons, and they look great. I can tell they're ready because there's no longer any white dots on them. There's a little shiny spot here and there. That's my glue dots. I'm going to put that right here on the bumpy part at the bottom of my card where it goes across, then has a little bump and then goes on across. I'm going to put that right there. And there is our charming Mr. Bunny. He almost looks like he has a bow tie. I love him. I love him so much. There he is. He's done. Okay, let's grab our other cardstock. We're ready to go, Susan, to the other set. So just start here, and then I'll help you. I'll help you with those when we're done. Okay. Let's start with our cutting our cardstock off the corner. We're going to use our European, this card is going to use our European A6, our European A6 Mary. We're going to use the cardstock for our, oh, I did that differently. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I would have had the perfect amount of ribbon had I realized that I actually tied that around, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to put my bow at the top. We need our little bunny tag off our tag sheet. And we want our flowery border. This flowery border. Okay, let's go ahead and cover our card, covering the European A6 card with the European A6 Gold Miri from our Miri mats.
Is it gone?
I'm putting 3 rows of tape down as I usually do. I'm going to pop this paper off the top of my tape. I'm going to put down my gold mirror board on top, making sure that I get really good coverage on the fold line. Everything else can be trimmed up, but of course your fold line you want to have fully covered. I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to just trim around the edge because it's the easiest way in the world to cover a card right there. Way easier than cutting your paper to size and then trying to match all 4 sides. Doing it this way, you only have to match to the fold.
My mom says, Debbie, do you have a whole capitalized afternoon for bow making? I think I'll need it.
Yeah, when we get past this, if you need a whole afternoon, it's all yours. Let's just get past this COVID stuff and I'm all yours, Glenda. I miss you, my friend. Okay, I'm going to take my bunny off of this piece of cardstock. We're going to cut, because we know that our European A6 is 4 1/8 inches wide. We're going to cut this little strip that our bunny is on 3 7/8 inches wide. Then, because we know that our card is 5 7/8 inches long, we're going to cut this to 5 5/8 inches long. And here's our bunny, just like this. Okay. And we have nice, perfect margins for him. See there? Now, you will notice that it just doesn't look like we have a lot happening with this bunny on this card. And so we are going to embellish this up a bit and just get a little more fanciness to this card piece because it needs it. So we're going to put a little piece of this border across the bottom. You doing all right, Susan?
Yeah, 5 7/8.
5 5/8.
Oh, 5/8. I did 6.
Say hi to Samantha.
Hi, Samantha. Welcome.
Hi.
Coming from Kent.
From Kent. Good to see you, friend. We love our friends across the pond.
It's a very big pond.
It's a really big pond, isn't it?
No water lilies and no frogs in it either.
No, but we do have blue whales and tiger sharks. Porpoises and octopi.
Oh, yeah, I like that tie.
Okay, so I put a little border across the bottom and it's looking better, but it still needs something. So let's put a little border across the top. I'm just gluing it down because why not? It's paper to paper, it looks great because I can. Exactly right. And I'm going to trim that off.
That's blue, you can move it.
There we go. Now we're beginning to look a little bit more finished, but what's really going to finish it up is to get this little bunny tag right here. And we're going to use a lot of this space we have left with this very cute little bunny. I'm going to glue this little bunny in place.
Mariar, I think that is a very smart idea, and I find it crazy that you have to pay more money for a square card than for a 5x7.
Isn't that just ridiculous?
It's silly.
It's really silly, and that is a good idea to just mail them in 5x7 envelopes. Okay, I kind of put my tag on just a little below the line, and then angled off. For me, it's off to the right. And I'm going to get my organza bow from up here. I'm going to put my organza bow on there. And sometimes I kind of like to put my bow at an angle because, you know, again, I'm kind of a nonconformist. And look how pretty that looks. Now I'm going to put this on my card with some tape flags. And that's going to look really, really cute. Now, we had that really kind of plain looking little card, didn't we? And look how beautiful this is going to turn out. Great fun.
Thelma, I hope that they do okay. She said that she doesn't have her tell her that she got the virus. That families, aunts, and uncles, and etc. got it because they didn't get the shot.
I'm sorry. Your card will go out tomorrow with a check for Black Friday sale. Is it this Sunday that the sale is starting? Oh, Roberta, you're so hopeful.
I already answered her.
Thanksgiving night, my friend. Thanksgiving night.
12:01
Pacific time. Oh, yeah. Susan's looking for English time 8 hours later.
Or New Zealand time.
Technically, if it's 12:01 Pacific Standard Time, that's no longer Thanksgiving night. That's the next day.
That's true. It's Black Friday. 12:01.
Yeah, it truly is.
12:01 Pacific time. So 3 a.m. for you on the East Coast. I'm sorry. I may rethink that. Maybe I will be more gentle and start it a little earlier on Thanksgiving night. Let's see if I can. I'll send you a newsletter the minute it goes live with links to all the products. That will be your way of knowing that everything's up.
I got my computer.
Did you already? Good.
Yeah, I was on it yesterday.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I've helped Susan find a computer for $279.99 for a laptop. Woohoo!
Woo!
And it will do everything she wants to do. Here is our adorable little Mr. Bunny. Isn't that so cute? Isn't that so cute? I love this little card. And look at how plain it started and how absolutely gorgeous it is now. 2 variations. If you wanted to wrap your ribbon, tie your ribbon with extra long tails and wrap it around your card before you put it down, it would look like this. I actually think it looks just as good the other way, though, truly. Because we already had that border up there, so I think it looks just as good one way and the other.
Annette, I totally agree with your statement. Before my husband was a nurse, he was actually a manager for KB Toys and for Blockbuster. So you can only imagine what Black Friday could look like.
Yeah.
And yeah, it could get a little crazy.
We have 1 card left, my friends. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. 1 card left. These are so easy, these cards. I know. I almost feel like we ought to get up and dance a jig and,
dancing.
Give you. Susan said she'd dance.
I'm pretty sure that was you, Bob.
I almost feel like we ought to do a dance for you or something because our class is so easy tonight. But easy is, as Ma'am Hardy's over there begging off, saying there's not a chance. You might make me make cards blindfolded, but you're not getting me to dance a jig.
That was not part of job description.
It's under other duties as required. That's where it was. I hid it under other duties.
Of course, that would require that you gave me
A job description. I actually did. It just was like 17 lines, but I did give you a job description. And like I said, it was under other duties. I was in HR long enough to be totally familiar with that concept. All right. Now we need that copper orange. Is that orange? Copper?
Susan,
I don't know. It's
if you're
pretty.
willing to do the dance, you can go out into the garage for us while we finish unpacking these boxes, because every once in a while the light goes off and we have to like swing our arms around and get
Oh, the motion sensor.
Okay. So we're taking our largest card this time.
Largest card.
The biggest card. And here we go. Let's put a few rows of tape on here. Now, this is a big one. I usually do 3, but I think I'm going to do 4 rows of tape on this one. Because that is a big card.
It is a very
It's beautiful, though, isn't it? I love it with these vines and the cute little bunny. It just makes me happy. These cards make me happy.
6 by 6. Okay, got it.
All right, this is a 7 by 7.
Oh shit! I mean, golly gosh.
Yeah, this is the 7 by 7
Sorry
card.
about that.
Okay.
Got it.
Well, that's why you have me, Betty. I'll come right to your living room.
via a cord or a cable or
Wi-Fi.
Or a radio signal.
Yeah, we'll be right there for you. Okay, here we go. We're putting this beautiful. Is this copper or orange, guys?
Copper.
Is it copper? Okay, it's beautiful. Coppery orange. Orangey copper. This color, cardstock.
Okay.
And I'm going to trim around it so I have my nice card.
You make a good question.
What?
Is it truly copper or is it orange?
Rose gold.
Do you think it's rose gold?
I don't
Nah,
know. I'm terrible with colors.
it's orange. Because this is red.
Yeah.
It's copper.
Is it copper?
Dory's version of copper.
Ah, Brittany says, and she's the expert because she put the kits together, that this is called copper by Hunkydory. So there we go. Now we know. Inquiring minds want to know. And
Yeah.
Brittany has answers. Ooh, yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay, so this was 7 by 7. So in order to have borders around our card, we're going to cut with our beautiful viney stuff on the left so it all becomes part of our card. And we're going to cut this to 6 3/4 by 6 3/4.
Annette said that she is more tired than she thought because she thought she had placed an order. Oh well, I need a nap.
You didn't place an order? You just texted me just before class started, said hold my order. All righty.
Nope, it's not in there.
Okay.
I was gonna look to see if it was sitting and pending, and I'll give her a call afterwards. But
Okay.
it's kind of
That nasty stuff in the garage was just not fun. All right. Okay, there we go. We have our nice little borders around. You know, I think I'm going to cut that down some more, though. Because look how nice it looks with the extra copper on this one.
yeah.
I think I want this cut down a little more. So I'm actually going to go for 6 1/2 by 6 1/2, guys. Trim that to 6 1/2 by 6 1/2 if you want those extra wide borders. Hi, Dennis.
Hi.
How you doing, friend?
All right. Still
Yeah, I
haven't
like
shaved.
that. See, now I've got nice wide borders and I really show off that copper. I like that. So let's do that. Let that copper show,
Sit
Mary
here,
says.
Otherwise, you're in camera. And
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. He doesn't mind being on camera, do you,
I do.
Dennis?
I might.
All right. We'll put you down.
I do
Put
too,
this
Susan.
down right
I
here.
mind. I don't like being on camera either.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and put this down with my tape flags because it's a nice big piece. Teddy is not with him, but maybe Brittany will go get Teddy and we can get you a Teddy fix before we're done here. Would that be all right, Brittany? She's shaking her head. Yes, she'll go get Brittany. She'll go get Teddy. Okay.
Are you? Is that?
Oh, I still have a few steps left here, so
It's
I
on
think
the
we're good.
left, is it?
Oh, you're really close. to
Yes.
Yes. But you don't have to rush. There's still cards.
I still have a few steps left to go. Go ahead and finish. All right. Here we go. We're going to put this.
Whee!
I still have 2 of those beautiful Christmas glitter cardstock paper packs left. You guys might have assumed they're all gone, but I have 2 of them left as of tonight if you want those. I actually found some more Christmas cardstock in the boxes we were going through, so I'll be bringing that out. And I found some really beautiful, it's just scrap weight paper, but really gorgeous little viney papers I'm going to list because you're going to love those and they're Christmassy. So I'll be bringing those out too. Pretty, pretty. Okay, now this one, I left the outside frame and the gold frame attached. And I just glued that down. And I put tease, Thelma says.
Annette says, shh, I'm trying to finish my order. With exclamation marks behind it.
Yeah, I don't know why I just liked this one solid. I just do. I don't know if it's because this orange brown kind of color here really coordinates well with the copper. And I just think it looks really nice. Just glued down flush this time.
Two bunny thing.
What's that?
Two bunny thing?
Yep, that
bunny
one.
ears, I mean.
Yes.
2 ears. The other one's got 1. Okay.
Yes. 2 bunny ears.
Oh, God. So confused.
Confused. I knew that, but I wasn't telling. All right. See how I treat my friends, guys? It's so mean. It's so mean. I can't help myself. Okay, I'm going to put some foam squares or tape, as the case may be. I'm just really being lazy. I got no excuse.
It's going through all those boxes.
It's Margie. It's Margie and the fact that she's just working me too hard, guys. Too hard.
Working your fingers to the bone.
To the bone, I say. I look like I'm going to blow away in the first brisk wind.
Bony fingers. Okay, foam squares.
Okay. All right.
Berta says that she likes that one, Susan.
Which one?
Probably the statement that you made.
Oh, the bony fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Say
they
hi
can
to
hear
Sharma.
me.
Hi, Sharma.
Hi, Sharma.
Oh, my gosh.
What's happened?
Oh, Sharma put her sister on life support last night. She has a 10% chance of survival. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sharma. Gosh darn it. Oh, this COVID stuff. One day we'll get past it, guys. We have to, but it sure would help if everybody get their shots. Not to say that your sister didn't. I don't know if she did or not, but it's so still running rampant because so many people won't get their shots. So sorry. Oh, terrible. Has the 8x8 Mary come in yet, Brittany?
For Hunkydory?
Yeah.
I got one hunky. Oh.
Did we get 8x8 Mary yet?
Oh, God.
In what
That's a
color?
little bit of...
Are you looking for gold, Roberta? What color are you looking for in 8x8? Okay. So now we're putting our bunny up on foam squares in the center. Isn't he charming?
Ribbon on him.
Huh?
You had ribbon on him.
I am going to put ribbon on him.
Oh, okay. I ripped mine off.
What?
I ripped him off so I could put ribbon that tucked in.
Oh, this one doesn't have it, babe. We're using the gold.
Oh, goodness me. Today's not a good day.
I'll help you figure it out. We'll get it figured out.
Gold bow. How do we do a bow with that little bit?
What color 8x8, Mary? Roberta? Okay, adding a little glue to my tag. I'm going to put my tag right up here.
Gold and silver.
Gold and silver. Okay. Gold and silver, Brittany. Putting my tag right there. Kind of barely covering the top of his right ear. And then going over the edge a little bit. Just barely covering a little bit of his ear. Then we're going to get this gold bow that we put our best glue on. And we're going to put it right at the top.
We do have some silver and rainbow, but I don't have any gold. I got one box. So
we have rainbow and silver in the system, Roberta. And
I keep doing it the wrong way again.
Put that gold bow at the top.
this is more rainbow.
No more in that box. Is that the last box we have today?
This is the only one that came today.
Oh, okay.
And it has rainbow in it, but
Okay. We have rainbow and we have silver here. Gold is still pending, Roberta. There we go. There is our charming Mr. Bunny with our gold bow. And our little tag that says, Christmas wishes for someone very special. And there we go. We have...
Where are we going?
Have we really been at it 1 hour?
yeah.
We are 1 hour in. We have 4 cards finished. How'd everybody do staying up? Here's one. Oops. I wanted to stand these up.
There you go.
1,
Here, I'll back out just a little bit.
2, 3.
That one's behind your other little square.
Oh, it sure is.
Mhm.
Okay. 3, 4.
Tell you what, I'll make it easy and I'll hide you for just a minute.
There we go.
There
That'd be
you go.
better. 4 charming bunnies. 1 hour to complete. 4 really cute cards. I do want to remind you how adorable these cards are if you put the inserts in them. Inserts are not included in your kit, but are highly recommended. This one has an insert. And I had 2 little tags left. I thought they looked adorable just on the little insert over the grassy, viney area. I thought they looked adorable that way. And
I just slid it to you, I think.
just a reminder of how very cute they look. Here's the other one with the little tag on it. Super cute cards. 1 hour to complete because we're good. Woohoo! We're good at this, aren't we? We're good at this. We like it. We have fun. All right. These are great cards for men or women. Perfect cards. Perfect cards. They can be different seasons just by changing the tags. Super duper cute. There. Super duper cute cards. Oh, look who's here. And he's so excited. He said, I've been banished from the shop and I get to come back in. I get to come in. Mama's finally forgiving me for peeing.
You don't get to stay.
Okay.
Teddy.
Sit. Hey. I know you see Dennis and you love him. Here, stop. Hey, stop. Sit.
Little tail.
Sit down. What a good boy. Now, if you could raise the camera just a little more here. Yes. Would you like a PB Nana? A PB Nana? A PB Nana, sit. You get to go see Dennis in a minute. Sit. Okay, sit down. What a good boy you are. There you are. What does Teddy want for Christmas? He's almost out of PB Nanas.
couldn't tell that. You're
Lay
gonna
down.
get so many.
Yes. It's such a good boy. Can you sit? I want you to look at everybody. Oh, well, that's a good boy. Oh, lay down. No, 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 no. Back down. Hey, hey, hey. Lay down. Down. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You can make me lay down, but you can't make me stay. Okay. He is fluffy, isn't he? I'd like you to see his face, but I don't know if he wants to show it. Here, sit. Look at this is how bad he needs a haircut. This is how bad he needs a haircut, everybody.
Teddy.
He said, I need a haircut as bad as my mom does. I need a haircut as bad as my mom. Okay, you want to go see Dennis now? Yes. Oh, you were a good boy. You showed off very nicely for everybody. Here you go. Here's Dennis, your friend. There you go. Okay, when he's ready to get down, he has to go out. Okay, Dennis. All right. So we have 2 more classes scheduled at present. I'm working on the others this weekend. 2 days from today. Here it is. You want to zoom in again?
Yep, I'm working on it.
Zoom in. Can't spend too much time on these because I don't have any more for anybody else. They're sold out, but we are going to do ornament cards this weekend. This weekend.
Thank you for the teddy cam.
There they are. You are welcome, Mary. Okay. We have those coming up this weekend. We'll be tying all kinds of bows. For that class, you will get your practice tying bows. All right. Next Thursday is Thanksgiving.
But don't put him out straight away.
Next Thursday is Thanksgiving, so there will be no class. But Thanksgiving night, you will be seeing Black Friday specials arriving. So I will keep you entertained on Thursday anyway, perusing the store. And my Nomies are coming up 1 week from Saturday. I love these. This is the last of our Craftiganza Christmas kits we'll be doing on air for now. If you want to see the rest of our creations from Craftiganza, download the video. If you bought your kits from us, you have download codes. If you don't have that anymore, talk to me. I will send you the download code. If you didn't get your kit from us, you can still get the videos. They're just $5. And you can see samples for all of the Craftiganza cards. But have your stickles ready, because I do so love the way they look on the light bulbs on my Nomies. And I love these my Nomi cards.
Were those stickles or were those
I'm not stickles. This is Nouveau drops. Thank you for saying that. Nouveau jewel drops is what I used on these. And we are going to do several super duper cute kits. Do our codes expire? No. Your codes do not expire. I love these little gnomes with the plaid. They just make my heart sing. I just love them. Just love them. My Nomies. I think we still have a few My Nomi kits left. Just a few. There's not too many left. So if you didn't get My Nomis yet and you want them, be sure you pick these up. Don't want you to be disappointed. I am working on the creation of 2 of our December classes. Those classes are going to be, we are going to do the little sculpture class I told you about. We're going to do the fantastic clay creations with Model Magic clay. I want you to have an activity ready that you can do with kids and grandkids It's super fun. And we'll go through it together. We'll have some fun. We'll pretend we're little people for a while because it's always fun to do anyway. I don't have little people in my life anymore. I have to use you as my surrogates. And so we're going to do model magic clay. It's going to be a blast. Great fun.
Emma is almost fully vaccinated here.
Oh, maybe we should bring
you will
Emma
have a little
in.
person.
That could be fun. And we are going to do some foiling. But I'm waiting for a new foiling tool to get here. It should be here before too long. It will work with our foiling machines. It just, we need one more little, I was saying to Brittany, I need one more thing for foiling. She said, what do you mean you need one more thing for foiling? You got a shop full of foil and you got foiling machines. I said, yes, but I need one more tool. I just need one more tool, Brittany. She glared at me just a little.
No, I asked you how many things you have to order to get your one more thing.
Yeah, that's true. She said, how many things do you have to order in order to get that one more thing? That is exactly what she said. Some of the other things I have on the agenda coming up, we're going to do some quilling. We have quilling on the agenda. We have alcohol ink on the agenda.
Say hi to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. We finished our cards already, Kathy, girly girl, because we are so good. But we're just talking a little bit about what we have for coming attractions. So we have that. Let's see. The quilling. Oh, I am hopeful that I'm going to have enough materials without buying anything to do tea bag folding. You guys have asked about that. So tea bag folding, quilling. I want to do some cards with napkins. I want to do a coaster set for Christmas, just in case you guys want to do coasters for gifts. So that's more than December right there. Yeah. But those are some of the things that are running around in my brain right now. There are many things running around in my brain right now, but those are some of the things I'm contemplating putting together for you. So we have lots of fun things on the agenda. And of course, Black Friday is coming up next week. We will be having some unbelievable sales. If you didn't watch last night's What's New Wednesday, go take a look. Make a shopping list from the Heartfelt Creations. You will be glad you did. Do I have Stardust Stickles in stock, Brittany?
I think we do.
Oh, I can't wait to see Oliver's card. All right. So I think I'm going to say, do you guys have any other questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom? Roberta, we're temporarily out of Stardust Stickles, but I will have a new Stickles order coming in soon. So I will have more coming in soon. And I know that Stardust have that particular, have a really particular shine to them. Mm-hmm. However, we do have several really nice ones that are available that would be a good substitute in the iridescence clears. So if we don't have that one for you, we will have some other great options for you. If you haven't given us a thumbs up, please do so. I sure do appreciate it. And I'm not going to take up any more of your time tonight. I'm going to say good night, Gracie. We'll see you on Saturday. Stay safe out there, guys.